A lot of conflicting reports about whether or not money is coming from FEMA money spent on illegal immigrants or the resettling of migrants, and could that have gone to the American people in need in North Carolina? There's conflicting reports, and there's debate about the responsiveness as well of FEMA. You've done a good job of separating and talking about the priorities, I think, of the American government. My question for you is, how would you and Donald Trump, in a situation like this, ensure that you live up to what you have talked about, that we place Americans first?
Hey guys, so before you listen to his answer, this dude gets it. JD Vance is spot on. I mean, he's concise, unrepentant, on point. Yeah, this is like, man, I gotta tell you, I would feel very secure with this guy walking into the White House. That you got, and all I want you to do, and don't just try to separate two things here, okay? Because it's a tragedy, right? What's happening? It's a tragedy with the hurricane. But what I want you to think about is his answer, and how clear and concise his answer is, and what, because this is you know, as they say, the devil's in the details, how he would impose it. The Republicans got blessed when this guy joined.
Yeah, well, I mean, first of all, you have to separate what people are saying. They'll say, well, there's a bucket of money in FEMA that's gone to illegal aliens, and that's somehow separate than the bucket of money that should by right go to American citizens. I think that misses the fundamental point that the Biden-Harris administration has turned FEMA effectively into an agency that helps to resettle and helps to deal with illegal immigration. That is just fundamentally going to distract focus from their core job of helping American citizens in their time of need.
Right off the bat, he says that you're missing the fundamental point. FEMA ain't there to help illegals. That's why we have ICE. That's why we have Border Patrol. That ain't why we're there. They're there to help Americans in need after things like hurricanes. You're missing the point. Well, you know, we got a bucket money over here. We got buckets of money over there. No. FEMA is designed to help Americans, not resettle people who have no business being here.
I think the fundamental mistake that Kamala Harris's administration has made here, Will, is that from the get-go, you should have imposed military-style command and control. Yep. You've got 8 different bureaucratic organizations. You've got a lot of different bureaucratic fiefdoms that sometimes delay the provision of necessary resources. You need to empower a military commander on the ground to get helicopters to where they need to go, to get supplies to where they need to go, to cut through some of the FAA bureaucracy when it comes to, you know, planes and helicopters landing in the right place. Hold on a second,
because I got to go back. I'm sorry. Listen to what he's saying. This is the right this guy just gets it.
Administration has turned FEMA effectively into an agency that helps to resettle and helps to deal with illegal immigration. That is just fundamentally going to distract focus from their core job of helping American citizens in their time of need. I think the fundamental mistake that Kamala Harris's administration has made here, Will, is that from the get-go, you should have imposed military-style command and control.
Yeah. Military-style command and control. You should have imposed military-style command. You know what ends up happening when a guy like JD Vance comes along, or for that matter, Donald Trump? You start seeing what your leadership is lacking. You all know, I mean, we all know that we don't have any leadership. When you see this, it becomes like really, really obvious. We do not have leadership.
You've got 8 different bureaucratic organizations. You've got a lot of different bureaucratic fiefdoms that sometimes delay the provision of necessary resources. You need to empower a military commander on the ground to get helicopters to where they need to go, to get supplies to where they need to go, to cut through some of the FAA bureaucracy when it comes to, planes and helicopters landing in the right place. The problem here, I really believe, is just it's like the DMV at industrial scale, and yes, because of it, a lot of folks in North Carolina are suffering unnecessarily. I hope to God you don't have unnecessary loss of life, but I fear that we do. And it all goes back to, why do we have a president and a vice president, one of whom is on the beach, the other of whom is participating in fundraisers rather than doing their job? It is incompetence of the highest order. And what Donald Trump would do if he was president is impose real leadership. Force the bureaucracy to be responsive, not at a bureaucratic pace, but at a business pace to the needs of American citizens. That's how you save lives and limit needless suffering.
One concise answer to a problem that is catastrophic. You just got a concise answer. If you could change it today, if you could press a button, would this guy be your president? Absolutely. Yes. Wow. I gotta tell you, man, the more I see this guy, the more I see him in adversarial, interviews, the more I see him on the campaign trail, the more I see him in front of people, the more I see him answering questions. Okay, well, how are you and Trump going to do it? Well, we would impose a military-style command post. He's telling you specifically what he would do. Wow. I tell you, man, Donald Trump, this makes up for John Bolton, okay? I don't know what he was thinking when he put, John Bolton in his administration. I don't know what happened, but hey, Donald, this J.D. Vance pick makes up for that. I'm now going to give you a pass for that. All right, that's it for now. Hey, if you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe. And if you're following me on Rumble, please press that follow button. And there is a fly in here and it's driving me bananas. Ugh. All right. Until the next time, God bless.